Vinyl haul. It's about time. I've been wanting to do this since I created this channel, and this is the perfect time to do this because I still haven't fixed my glitchy computer screen. I'm saving up for a PC. I just got a new job. Hopefully I can get that fixed soon, but for right now I have a bunch of vinyls sitting here, so why don't I take you through them? First of all, my album of the year from last year, Magdalena Bay, Imaginal Disc. Look how beautiful this is inside. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's just the most amazing dreamscape with these amazing textured distorted layers, and it just takes you to a different place when you listen to it. Next up, Glow On by Turnstile. This was maybe my album of the year 2021. It is just the most explosive, vibrant post-hardcore, but it has this real unexpected through line of tenderness and care for your fellow man in it, and I think it's really sweet. Anti-Socialites, always. Yeah, breezy, amazing indie pop. Not My Baby is one of my favorite songs of all time. Have a listen to this in the sun. Next up I have the two Arctic Monkeys ones that I have. I have their first one, Whatever People Say I Am. It's just the most, rootsy, awesome, down-to-earth, Britpop rock of all time. And then I have Tranquility Base, which I think is one of the most overhated or underrated albums of recent memory. This thing is so textured and lush, there's so much interesting and weird evocative world building going on in it, and I urge you to re-listen to it if you never listened to it since it came out. Punisher, Phoebe Bridgers, My Day, just the most hauntingly beautiful, sad white girl music of all time. Love the cover as well, I always display this one. Super neat, have a listen. I got this one as a gift, because the internet, Childish Gambino. I haven't really listened to this since I was 15, but oh man, it is super cool. I love the outside of it, but yeah, it's just this digital age, angsty bedroom stuff of playing multiple characters and stuff, and it's disorientating and, not very well sequenced, but, it has a soft spot for me. Next up is my Radiohead collection. Of course, I'm a fucking Radiohead head, and Rainbow is my favorite one. Perfect album, front to back, not a miss on it. Absolute stunning textures, super haunting, and emotional lyrics that goes all the way. But maybe not quite as haunting as A Moon-Shaped Pool. This one is so, unearthly and cerebral, super touching. I love the inside here as well. It's like a volcano escape with these two faces, opposites attracting and stuff. It is just the most layered, decoding emotion out of these synthetic elements. Is so fun. Album of the year from 2022, Hellfire by Black Midi. I had the opportunity to see them live, and then I didn't go because I didn't know anyone to go with, and I was too scared. And now they've broken up, and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. This is a masterpiece. It is, theatrical and chaotic and, mesmerizingly different. Never heard anything like this before. Go listen to it. I gotta do it. I mean, just for the cover alone, absolutely stunning, game-changing, smooth psychedelicness. Look at that. So fun. My girlfriend brought me this one, Crash Charlie. I've been a Charlie head since 2020 when there was a COVID lockdowns, and How I'm Feeling Now came out. I would bump that every single day when I'm walking around the golf course nearby my house because, no one could play golf, so, I was a sad little brat boy before Brat came out. I need to get Brat, but yeah, that one's absolutely so fun, so poppy, so cool. The quintessential winter album of all time, Forever by Bon Iver. Absolutely, breezy and nice. Lump Sum is the best song of all time. Yeah, so much stuff going on in this, and the backstory behind it makes it even better. Lahai, probably tied with my favorite album of 2023. Super airy, super infectious grooves. The patter-patter of that breakbeat elements going into this is super infectious. I love how minimalist the aesthetics are of it. Have a listen. It's cool, man. Joy is an Act of Resistance by Idols. This is, defiant and sweaty and screaming, and it is just the most rebellious I've ever felt. I've seen Idols twice now. It is, as infectious as it is important. The Arc Android by Janelle Monáe is the most fun and sad album of all time. It is, you know, liberating, and it brings through these like operatic, futuristic, funky elements to, you know, this stark story that it literally lays out in front of you. So much going in this, no song, two songs are alike. Have a listen. Sad Boy Hours alert, I got some Mac Miller, thanks to my dad for getting these for me. I Love Swimming has a lot of great hits on it, but I think it's Circles that has really stolen my heart recently. This is just absolutely spellbinding, and his lyricism is so warm and honest. It feels like you're having a conversation with him when you're listening to it. It's fantastic. I've been showing a lot of new stuff, so here's an old one to balance it out. I got Stop Making Sense by Talking Heads. I got this after I saw the special with my dad, and it is just, the energy is unmatched by anything. What is it called? Life During Wartime is like top 20 song ever made, probably. Go Farther in Lightness by Gang of Youths. This is probably the most obscure one that I have. This incredible Australian band. It is so earnest and soaring. It is like this coming of age story built into this album. Super cool, super low. I love the cover, I love the aesthetics of it. Have a listen, it is uplifting. It will lift you up and then it will break you down. Wish by The Cure, or Cure when they made this, I suppose. Yeah, just absolutely melancholic and dreamy to the max, you know, heartbroken songs front to back. Makes you feel stuff, man. It's so good. Leanne LaHavis, her self-titled, she was like my crush in 2020. Look how beautiful this all is. It is the most silky, soulful melodies you can imagine, and it just feels like that silent, quiet hug from behind. And much, and in the opposite direction we have Igor. This is definitely my favorite Tyler. It is, you know, genre blending brilliance to the max, and it is, you know, soulful and heartbreaking while it has this most like demeaning swagger to it that makes me keep coming back to it. Super fun. Helplessness Blues by Fleet Foxes. This is just the most old school, timeless storytelling of folk music. Why I fell in love with it. These guys' harmonies are completely unmatched by anything I've ever heard before. It is just absolutely whimsical to the max. Have a listen. I went through an Alex G phase, so I have these two ones here. I got House of Sugar and God Save the Animals. Super low-key bedroom pop that has been infused with these psychedelic, awesome electronic elements. I love the cover. It's actually got the sparkles on that you can see in the light. Super cool. I don't come back to these as often now, but, you know, this had me in a tight grip in late 2022. Have a listen. I'm Wide Awake, It's Morning by Bright Eyes. I fell in love with this band recently. It is just, you know, quiet while personal and political, and I love that. It is just the most warm diary entry for a frustrated, you know, young person, and it is more relevant today than I think when it came out, and, you know, timeless. This is going to show you how chronically online I am. I have Quadeca, I Didn't Mean to Haunt You, and Scrapyard. This is the most inventive and emotionally daring production that I've heard in a while, and genuinely is the most exciting indie artist making music today. I can't wait for Vanisher. The Strokes, This Is It. It took me so long to get this record because I wanted the butt cover. I didn't want the alternate one where it's like the fractals and stuff. I needed the butt. It is so, you know, effortlessly cool. The swagger they have is, you know, youth shaken up in a bottle and sprayed. It is just the most fun New York album ever. I love it. Nearly there, only a few more. Voodoo by D'Angelo, the most soulful, sensual, fluid R&B album. I fell in love with this and Black Messiah. I still need to go back to Brown Sugar, or whatever that album was called. Go back to that and revisit it. But it's really this one and Black Messiah that I keep coming back to over and over again just because of how hot he is. I had to get this one for old time's sakes. Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. I love this alternate cover. There's so much cool artistry and stuff going on. Love the story behind it. Saw them live. Freaking awesome. Had a girl on my shoulders the entire time so I could barely see, and, you know, kind of sweating my way through it, but, you know, a show I'll never forget. And finally, the best for last, probably my favorite band of all time, Car Seat Headrest. I have Teens of Denial here, but the real cream of the crop is Twin Fantasy, and if you know anything about me, this album means a whole lot. when I was 18, you know, hearing all these things, I am almost completely soulless, I'm incapable of being human, I am incapable of being inhuman. That shit rocked my world when I was 18 years old, man. I have to get that, immortalize that feeling of being frustrated when you're a teenager on my arm, and, you know, it just happens to be some of the best music of all time alongside it. And there it is, there's my vinyl haul. I am just looking back on it now, I really need to stock up on some more stuff. I have the quintessential ones that I love, like my favorite albums of each year, but I need to go back and get some more old stuff, especially pre-2000 stuff. And I need to get some ones in other genres. I need more hip-hop ones. I need more post-punk ones. Like, I have idols here and things, but I need to tap into, like, my favorite genres, and is coming up with the most exciting music nowadays. I really need to delve into that. Really, not that much hip-hop, apart from because the internet, and this is, we can all admit, pretty dated now. You know, need to get some, like, JPEG Mafia, or some Kendrick, or some Billy Woods, or something to kind of balance this out. There's my vinyl haul. Thank you for watching. What one's your favorite? What ones should I get? Oh wait, no, I actually forgot I have one. I completely forgot that I have a little bookshelf that I display album artwork on, because I have them in a little box down here, but displayed on my bookshelf I have Massive Attack Mizazine, which is, you know, another, you're gonna see a through line here of just like these otherworldly sounding albums really resonating with me. Love the cover as well, love everything that's happening on this album, made me fall in love with Cocteau Twins because of the features on it. Go listen to this, I can't believe I forgot that one.